Hi everyone, it's Jan again. In this video I want to talk about some more anatomical changes. One of my commenters pointed out something big, and I apologize for not getting his name or her, but if they would like to comment in the comment section, I will give them credit. That we were talking about one of my other videos, the thymus gland. There was a lot of uproar about that, and this viewer mentioned that well, we've got something else pretty huge going on. Our hips have changed. And I commented back, I think I said, well, how have they changed? And he said, well, they can, when you walk, they can only go straight now. And his words were, like a robot. And so, or her, sorry. So now if you, especially if you're a girl or female, and you try to do the model walk where you kind of thrust your hips out and then you kind of move with one foot in front of the other, which naturally sways your hips, you can't do it anymore. I tried to do it. I used to do a series of exercises that would help your back, and it involved tucking your pelvis in and moving in a certain way, and I can't do it anymore. I do not know enough about that part of the human anatomy to get a visual to show you how it used to be versus what it is now. I'm hoping there's this other channel that I found that's so cool, Once Upon a Timeline, and I'm kind of hoping that she'll watch, and because she's got such a keen eye for the anatomy as it was and what it's changing into. So maybe she'll be able to help us. I can just show you an image of the way our hips are now. But as to compared to visually how they used to look, I don't know. I mean, if I don't know something, I'll admit it, because I don't have an agenda to say things that I don't know are the case. So we can only walk straight forward. It is kind of odd. It feels kind of restrictive when you pay attention to it and you realize that you can't kind of swing your hips like you used to be able to. Don't know where that's going, but things are getting pretty weird. This wonderful channel, Once Upon a Timeline, she's talking about how we have these sesamoid bones and they're growing into, she thinks, eventually going to 6 digits on the hands and feet. So I'll link to that video in the description, and I really hope you watch it. I've never seen anything like it. As far as I can tell, she's, you know, right on and very, very, very interesting. So another person, part 2 here, the second change, another person that commented on my channel mentioned that our hands have changed, and now if you hold your hand out and you bend your thumb down as far as it will go, it goes about perpendicular to your fingers. So, you know, it makes basically an angle, like a straight angle, whereas before our thumbs used to go probably, I would say, 2/3 of the way down before becoming that right angle. And I was looking at my hand last night, and I'm looking at it now, and I remember looking at my lines, my lifelines or whatever, the lines on my palm, and I can definitely see that there is where the middle one goes, it's moving to the right, and then it kind of ends at the right edge of my hand. It's way higher than it used to be. It used to kind of look like a circle coming up from the middle of my palm and then arching down to where my thumb is, and now there's like a whole bunch of real estate there that wasn't there before, and it just is kind of weird. I mean, after this person pointed it out, I was like, oh yes, this is really strange. It feels different, you know. So see what you think, check it out, and also I hope you will check out this channel, and I hope to have more dialogue with this person, because you know, things are happening on so many levels, and I just wanted to also add this image from Fringe, the TV show, that they would begin, when they began the show, they would flash this image of a 6-fingered hand. So once again, as I mentioned, or where I'm going with my previous video on Stranger Things, the TV show. They are telling us, broadcasting to us, explaining to us, even I would go so far as to say warning us all the time with these TV shows. Fringe was like way ahead of its time. It's really hard to find now. You can't get it unless I think you pay for the DVD set. You can't stream it anywhere. And it just had so much truth in it under the guise of science fiction. And gosh, I don't even remember who said quite a while ago, that they show us the truth in movies and fiction in the news. So, all right, thank you so much for watching, everybody. God bless.